if people look at the paper in the morning, they're going to see that Hillsboro is here.
And now, starting lineup. First, the drinking level. Starting in the car, senior number 14.
Now is the biggest game of the year. It is win or go home for our Burros. You are here with William Dolan and
John Jointer,
and we're going to do play-by-play for you folks. Right now, the Burros. They're calling out the Burros starting lineup.
And now, for your
B. Wilson coming out, starting this game at the point. Number 1, like his favorite player, D. Rose. Micah, a.k.a. Bucky Phillips, coming out playing the 3, starting this game versus Franklin. Starting the 2 guard in this matchup was B.J. Fleming.
Junior.
And Ken Duty comes out. Playing the 3. Junior Ken Duty coming out starting this game. I'm so proud of him. And of course, our star player, JD, comes out playing the 5. This is a kind of unusual starting lineup in this playoff game, but I'm sure Coach T has something up his sleeve against this smaller Franklin Rebel team.
They were probably the hypest 5 after the motivational speech Coach T gave us. But we are now here at tip-off. JD's gonna tip it to Brian Wilson. I can foresee the future already. Here we go. Brian Wilson goes down court. Hillsboro Burros with the pink shoelaces. I don't know if you can see them, but they're pretty nice. I like them. Green and pink. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Brian Wilson with might want to pass the ball off. All right. Gives it to BJ. JD sets a pick. Brian Wilson couldn't come off of it. Gives it to JD. Gives it to Micah. Micah with it. Steps out. Hillsboro playing man-to-man or a man zone. Franklin. I'm off my rocker right now. Woo! Brian Wilson putting the shakes on him. Franklin tips it. Franklin playing hard on Hillsboro. You don't really see that a lot.
Well, I just think Hillsboro are calling plays now. They don't usually call plays. Look at that. Calling plays. BJ looking to do something with it. Come on now. Ooh, great move by B. Wilson. Straight to the hole. Ooh, good big shot.
Killed him with the spin move. That was silky smooth. Now he's going to go back and we finna show him how to play real man-to-man defense. Franklin ain't going to know what to do with it. There we go. What I tell you? Brian Wilson behind the back. Gave him the shimmy. BJ with the 3 ball. Yeah. Let's go. Hillsboro coming out tough. Up 5-0, 6:26 left to go. JD steps out. Michael fouled him. Tried to tackle him right there on the baseline.
There was a good quick 3 shot by BJ, but the transition defense right there was horrible, John. After the 3, everybody should be getting back. If you don't get the rebound, get back.
Hillsboro, this isn't the first time they haven't gotten back. Hillsboro has a history of not getting back. Franklin misses the first shot. Big number 52. We gotta get him a nickname, Dolan. Misses the second one. Number 52 was the crash test dummy for Micah Phillips when he had that insane dunk. So let's see if he wants to get any more, posters in his image.
See, this has been the strategy of most teams against Hillsboro this year. They play man for like a minute, then they go straight to the zone. Hillsboro can't do nothing with it. Come on now. JD gets it inside. Oh, he really couldn't even control of it, John. He just tried to shoot it before he even got the ball. Out of bounds called on the Rebels. Hillsboro will keep the ball. All right, let's see what BJ gonna do with it. We gotta find a way to get something through the zone. Come on now. Ken Duty. We need help to take a quick shot. They're leaving us wide open for they call a foul on number 20 of the Franklin Rebels. That is Franklin's second team foul, I believe. Excuse me, first team foul. And Hillsboro will get the ball again. B. Wilson was trying to call something. I don't know what he was trying to call. There we go. Ken Duty goes baseline. BJ pass it inside Jamonte Davis. Oh!
Who can stop that turnaround jumper? Nobody is tall enough to block his shot straight up. That turnaround jumper is gold. They need to keep doing that. Whenever they run 2-3, get inside, pass it out to Jamonte Davis at the free throw line or at the elbow. Turnaround jumper. He should have 50 points at the end of each game.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
BJ just misses the easy layup from the potential assist from Kendravius Webster. And Hillsboro's going with a full court press early in this game. The score right now is 7-0 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Oh my God.
JD tried to cheat the pass right there and they got it off so he could just turn around and get that one in. BJ with it. Brian Wilson with it. Hits him with a little nice shimmy. Micah gets it back to JD. He gets fouled. I like that too. JD cuts whenever they get at that baseline. That's an easy layup or a foul because that's all you can do when you see him coming through the lane with the ball. You don't want him to make the easy two. You foul. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. He just made that one. Scored 8-2. I feel like Hillsboro should be cruising to a victory right now, but I will knock on wood.
Jamonte. Ooh, second one rattles out. Look at that defense by B. Wilson. Oh, tips the ball. And great hustle by B. Wilson. Great hustle.
Did you hear that skin scrape against the court? That was the driest slide I've ever heard in my life. That is hustle. He is hustling. That's what makes Hillsboro, the hustle on defense. You know, they might not get it on offense every time, but defense, they're playing defense. Pull up. Couldn't get the lay in. Jamonte Davis with the rebound. Brian Wilson whoa! Hey! Franklin just did an ankle tackle. Came through and speared Brian Wilson from the back. It's gonna be a Royal Rumble down here. Franklin is not going home without a fight, literally.
Anyway, at least we got the first bad call of the game out the way.
Only 75 more to go, Dolan.
B. Wilson with the quick hands tips the ball out of bounds. The Franklin Rebels will retain possession. All right, let's see what Franklin is going to do here. I'm assuming they're going to try to get the ball inside like that. But good hands by B. Good hands by B. Wilson, but number 52 gets the lay in. Oh, Ken Duty goes baseline. Michael, looking to do something really.
That wasn't out.
Ooh.
That was a nice pass baseline by Ken Duty. B. Cody coming in for Michael Phillips. Brandon Cody. Excuse me, Brandon. Don't hurt me. Excellent play, excellent three-point shooter and defensive player. And like we said last time, he has the golden hands. He can touch you anywhere and you'll fall asleep.
Absolutely, John. And Hillsboro, with that sub in with Brandon Cody, is going small here. With Kendravius, I'm assuming, playing the 4 spot. But anyways, hard man-to-man defense. Play by Hillsboro. Turnover, Ken Duty gets it with the pretty finger roll.
Kendravius with the beautiful finger roll. Franklin losing the ball. He don't know what to do with it. Franklin they don't have a rebuttal for this strong defensive and offensive game by Hillsboro. I don't think they know what's going on.
Absolutely, John. Hillsboro again, Hillsboro is kind of known for their defense and their toughness when it comes to man-on-man. But I think that Franklin will come out of this timeout still trying to do what they've been doing. That's how they got their 4 points. Passing the ball inside and try to big man their way in or try to draw the foul.
I do believe that's what they will do. But with the size Hillsboro have, we still went small and they weren't able to just to bully us inside because of the strength. So if we were to put Antonio Moore in, Michael Phillips and Wanye Smith in all at the same time, we'd have a field day. But we put Crowd in just to spice it up. Justin Crowd was here at the girls game last night. He was up here with us, giving us the inside track of the girls. Excellent player. Look at that. Look at that. BJ with it. He gonna lay it in. Let's go. Hillsboro is turning up. Wonderful defensive play. Hillsboro has very active hands, and that's the first thing you need to have a strong defensive team. Active hands.
You know what, John? Every game we talk about their fast break offense and their athleticism and our defense, but I think right now it's our hustle and our will to win this game. We know this is the biggest game right now of the year, and we're playing like it, John.
It's win or go home, and we at home, so we can't go nowhere else, so we got to win, Dolan. What else can we do? Misses the 3. Franklin taking desperate shots. It's only the first quarter. It lets you know. BJ, Brendan Cody, yeah, My boy is ice cold. My boy he has ice cold water in his veins, Dolan. Another steal by Hillsboro. We are making this effortless. 56 seconds left to go in the first.
Ooh, and Hillsboro will slow it down right now. Looking to kill some clock. The score is 14-4. Hillsboro has been killing these Rebels right now.
Running plays, and that's the first time I've ever seen Hillsboro run anything except a fast break. Brandon Cody, 2 for Jamonte Davis with it. Pull up, yeah. Air balls it. Ken Dravius Webster. We're going to call that an assist from Jamonte Davis. We're going to let him slide with the air ball. We're going to let him put that down. What they doing with it? I don't know. Jamonte Davis, he gets ripped. But they called a foul. That's all right, young man. That was exciting.
Oh my goodness, Hillsboro has been on a tremendous run right here, running up and down the court. The foul was called on Jamonte Davis. Number 52 of the Rebels misses the first free throw. Right now, they are 0 for 3. 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Shoots the second. Misses them both. 4 seconds left to go. JD throws it up.
Oh. The last time he made a buzzer beater, it was against Franklin at home. I do want to see history repeat itself. I want to see Michael Phillips. Not only do I want to see Michael Phillips make a dunk, I want to see Brandon Cody dunk it. He can dunk. I want to see Jamonte Davis dunk. We all know he can dunk. I want to see Wanye dunk. His knees, he kind of got, I don't know if he going to dunk.
I want to see Garland dunk. That's what I want to see dunk. Out of everybody, he needs to cram it on somebody in this game.
If Garland dunks it, I'll retire from commentating because I've literally seen it all. It would be nothing else to talk about except that dunk. I want to see Donovan dunk. I want to see him dunk too. I want to see Ethan dunk. I want him to do like a street dunk though. I want him to jump off of like JD's back or something. That's what I want to see. Hillsboro with the strong push to get the lead 19-4. The lead we got was strictly from defense. Straight defense. They done messed up now. They done put Tree in. We got 3 guards on the court and 2 forwards. I think they have Tree labeled as a forward on paper.
Yeah, he's the center.
Oh, he's the only center labeled on paper. Excuse me. 3 guards, a forward in the center.
Monte Davis is a forward. Power forward. Oh, he's a forward.
Hillsboro is going big now, and look at the lineup that Franklin has.
What kind of win, dude?
Right now, we clearly have the size advantage. Hillsboro is still playing the signature man-to-man defense. Look at that back row. Look at that crowd. Oh, crowd gets the steal. Oh, and gets fouled. Great call by the ref. Great call by my brother.
Crowd took his cookies. Took his cookies. And almost got away with it. He goes down quiet. I want to see him break them off. You don't really see crowd hit too many people with just, you don't see him juice too many people. But I want to see something tonight from crowd.
Crowd is the more conservative player on the team, but he plays his position. Hillsboro passing the ball around. What we gonna do with it? What we gonna do with it? Ooh. Franklin's playing this man-to-man defense. JD pulls up.
JD has the smoothest jump shot. You saw it just coming out like butter. It's smooth. Brandon playing some nice D. Hillsboro as a team playing nice D. JD steps out. Crowd steps out. Wilson steps out. Not giving an inch. What they doing with it? Oh, another steal. Franklin. Is this the right Franklin team? Is this the Franklin we've been seeing? Because they can't even make a layup now.
I think right now they're intimidated by us, John. They see we want it more, and they can't do nothing about it. Oh, B. Wilson with the nice move. Dishes out to Jamonte Davis with the three. Ooh, that should have went in right there, but it's whatever.
I would have still wanted him to pump fake, step up inside of the three-point line, and make that two. But the three, he can make a three. So I'm not completely mad, but next time. Ooh, Brandon Cody with those quick golden hands. You saw that? Did you see that?
He waxed off right there, John.
He did. He waxed off.
The player didn't even know what was coming to him. Tree with the hard D. Ooh, made him airballer, John.
It's not every day you see Tree play defense. That's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Brian Wilson finna juice him. Finna give him the juice right quick. Jamonte Davis goes in. You wanna see B. Wilson pull up? He lays it in off the backboard.
I like how you almost predestined that lay-in, John, before he even put it up. And he got the steal off the... Oh, my goodness. I love this game.
If I don't know anything about Brian Wilson, which I really don't, I know he likes to lay the ball in. And he likes to juice them. Look at that. He making these kids look crazy out here. Look like a Street Volume 1 mixtape out here. With the ball again. Backdoor cut. Let's go. Brandon Cody having a beautiful game tonight. Hillsboro up 25-4. 5:16 left to go in the first half. Let's go.
Franklin had no choice, John, but to call that timeout. And the Hillsboro fans give our Burros a standing ovation. They're playing beautifully out there, John. Just beautiful basketball has been played smart. Basketball is being played, and they're hustling on both ends of the floor.
That's all we have to do. I think we play, when we win this one, we play Brentwood Friday. And this is exactly how we need to play.
Yeah.
Defense and smart offense.
And like, I wouldn't say for the first time, but we're playing well against the zone on half-court offense.
I think it's because we actually running plays. Usually we see them standing around, isolations, passing the ball back and forth.
Yeah.
We got crowd on the court, number 14, Brian Wilson, number 1, B.J. Flemings, number 20, Micah Phillips, number 4, and Antonio Moore, number 55. They took J.D. out. You never see him come out in the first half. Have you ever seen J.D. come out in the first half?
Look at the score, John. He don't need to play much.
We could, you know what? He don't need to play at all. Micah bulldozing through. crowd. Gets beat baseline. Don't matter. Tree with the block. Tree with another block. Tree pimp slapped him. You know what? I had a talk with Tree earlier today, and he told me that he was going to do some nasty stuff, and I know he didn't mean a block, but that was nasty. 2 blocks in a row. I want to see a dunk from him. I want to see a Tree dunk. It ain't nothing like a Tree dunk, because he's stiff with it. He go up there, and he let you have it. I don't know where Brown was throwing it. I really don't know where he was throwing that ball.
I admire his hustle in this game, but he's been slipping and sliding everywhere on the court.
He ain't gonna have no skin by the first half. You heard that?
Hey, that's good though. He's playing hard out there.
Slip and slide, son.
The Rebels keep the ball. They can't do nothing with it. They can not do nothing but turn it over. Look at that. Look at that.
That's just BJ's defense, though. You know, that's nothing new. Well, I can't really say the way they playing is anything new. It's just something they don't do. They haven't done in a while, which is play.
Micah got bullied.
Micah, that should have been a foul call, but anyway. We get back. Oh, the wild shot was taken by BJ, and they call something on somebody, and somebody will go to the line.
Ken Dravius comes in for crowd, so now we got a 2-guard set with 2 forwards in the center. You know the usual. It's only 4 people on the court. Hold on, no, it's 5. I was finna say. Micah pushing off. Might need to calm down with that. Tree giving a hand clap. He's very hyped tonight. Hillsboro very active tonight, but like whoa.
A little confusing.
It don't matter. We get the rebound. That's another thing. Hillsboro layup. Brian Wilson went coast to coast to let them know.
His handles are impeccable, John. He can dribble that ball with the best of them.
He can do a lot of things with it. He could shoot with the best of them if he shot the ball. But the way he's playing tonight, I can't even be mad. BJ with the foul. But like I was saying, I'm not going to say that they don't do this at all, that this is new the way the Hillsboro's playing. But they don't play textbook, picture perfect, overall basketball a lot. You know, one time, we might win off of defensive turnovers one game. We might win off of, fast break points, or we might lose because we're not getting back or we're not rebounding. But tonight, Hillsboro has the full package with the 3. That ain't nothing. We up by 20. BJ with it. It's all good.
Great hustle by BJ to draw the foul. Hillsboro's up 27-7 in the second quarter with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go, and BJ will shoot 2. Ooh, this has been a good game right here. BJ with it. Nothing but net on the first one. Jamonte Davis, a.k.a. JD, will come in for Tree. Tree played some good basketball in the minutes he's put in the first and second quarter.
In the first minute, the only minute.
BJ, 6 them both. And Yayo 30 comes in for Michael Phillips. Michael Phillips is sitting down probably because of that push off he got called on. But anyway.
Wanye Smith, a.k.a. Yayo 30. Another excellent player. Look at that. As soon as he got in, he got the foul called him. I don't get mad at that call. That was just, hustle, like we've been saying. You don't want to let him get a free layup right there.
I think now, since we have a big lead, John, we need to settle down and not do full court press the whole game. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you let up the dogs right now. It's the first half. As quick as we made our run, they can make theirs.
True, but we got 3 back-to-back fouls all on defense because of our full court press and them going straight to the basket. So I'm just saying.
You're right, but that's all Hillsboro knows is full court press, man-to-man, pull-up jumper. Like I said, Brian Wilson needs to shoot the ball.
Did you see that move?
I saw the move. Did you see the move? The Franklin defensive player didn't see. He didn't see nothing. He didn't see nothing, but his life flashed past his eyes because his ankles, his shoes were where he left them when he got crossed over. Brian Wilson short arms the first one.
It looked like when Brian Wilson dribbles the ball, it looked like he's gliding, like he's floating in the air. Like, it's hard to explain. It's pretty. I just like watching it. I don't care. B. Wilson. Oh, missed them both. That's a rare thing for him. But anyway.
Hillsboro, about that getting back thing, 3 Hillsboro players were still on the other side of the court when the ball was on our side.
Get back.
We need to get back. We have to get back. Even though Hillsboro, Micah called for another one. Even though Franklin wasn't trying to push the ball, you still want to get back to prevent anything from happening. But it's all good.
Yeah, you said Michael.
Excuse me, B. Wilson. B. Wilson finna dunk it on him. Finger roll. Brian Wilson's style of play, I guess, isn't fit for the dunk. Like I said, get back. Please get back. If Hillsboro would have gotten back, all they had to do was get back.
But the thing was right there, Yayo 30 left his man open. Anyway, there was a travel call instead of the and one. And Justin Crowder will come in for B. Wilson. B. Wilson's played a heck of a game already. Steals, points, and he's been distributing the ball and shooting the ball pretty well. Crowd comes in, looking to put his man on skates. Gives it to Ken Duty. Ken Duty. Yayo 30 with the 3. Oh. The Rebels in transition. Oh, okay. 3. Short arms it. Crowd on a fast break looking to push the ball. Oh, okay. Look like crowd called motion. That means they finna do. Oh, you see, my uncle put the moves on him. Ken do it with the spin. Oh, they called travel on my man Ken.
Crowd with the beautiful crossover. Justin Crowder has the fries that'll cross your eyes. Full court press. Nothing new. Hillsboro not getting back. Woo! Ken Duty disrespected that young man's whole family right there with that block. The card out of bounds. 55 seconds left to go in the first half. Ken Duty.
Like everybody has been hustling on both ends of the floor. It's not even just skill right now. It's just, we just doing what we do best. We want this game. We need this game. And we playing like it.
That was skill. BJ with the rebound. They're going to slow it down right quick. Crowder with the ball. I want to see him hit him with something, crowd. Hit him with something, crowd. Almost fell. Wanye with it. Wanye has excellent handles as well. He's known to put a couple of people on skates. Woo! What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? JD missed it. Missed the baseline cut lay-in. It's all good. We got it right back. Wanye gonna give it to BJ. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah! That's the first half, folks. Hillsboro playing picture perfect, all overall game of basketball right now. Not just defense, not just offense. We're rebounding right now. We're getting steals. We're finishing. We're getting to the line. We're hustling. We're getting blocks. We're doing it all right now. We're doing it big right now. You can't stop Hillsboro when they're clicking on all cylinders right now.
We're just a better team, period.
We're just a better everything right now. Also, this fantastic team is having a documentary filmed on them called Outliers. We're finna give you a couple of preview looks at that one right now.
First, he was locked up and he was supposed to get out to come see my senior year, but he messed up again, so he got locked up again, so he ain't gonna be able to see me play in high school.
Not having a father in your life, it hurts. Like it hurts you real bad. Problems at home to issues with friends dying.
Everybody want to smoke weed and do dumb stuff like that, but I mean, why not just be sober?
It was kind of one of those things where it's either I do this or I end up in jail or dead.
We don't live life for ourselves as much as we like to think of ourselves navigating through life alone. We never are really navigating through life alone, and all of our decisions have an impact on that circle that we're connected to.
Growing up, trying to become a man.
All right, we're back. Start by the second half. Hillsboro is right now is killing the Franklin Rebels. The score is 33-7. Oh, because of plays like that, the score is 33-7. With 7 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the third, Hillsboro is killing these niggas. Ooh, these players.
JD makes the first shot. Franklin pulls up, misses it. Micah gets it. JD wants it. What? But he finishes. Lost possession of the ball.
I thought he was fouled on that play, John. I don't know. He probably wasn't, but I thought he was fouled on that play anyway. Hillsboro still playing this full court press defense, and it's been working in their favor so far. The Rebels with a quick three off the mark. Micah gets the three. B. Wilson with it. Terrible pass. Turnover. It's all good. Rolls in and out. And Hillsboro looking to slow the game down. It looks like the Franklin Rebels are trying to play the speed that we've been playing the whole game, John.
That is impossible if you're not Hillsboro. You do not have the athleticism, the talent, the personnel, the determination to win. Like that right there! Oh my God! Why'd he do it to him, Dolan?
You see that? He paused in the air and then dunked it. He posed for the camera first.
He read a book before he dunked it. He jumped in the air, tied his shoe, took a restroom break, and then dunked it.
He was in there. He jumped in the air, made a bologna sandwich, made some Kool-Aid, wait for the Kool-Aid to get cold, grabbed the ball, then dunked it, John. That was a beautiful dunk.
He dunked it, jumped in the air, came back down, left the ball up there, went and tied his shoe, and then got back in there and dunked it. Franklin did make a three, like 5 minutes ago. The score is 40-10. Hillsboro away. It's foul on BJ, his second. Franklin right there set up the Great Wall of China to block Michael Phillips from getting to that ball.
They almost trapped B. Wilson, but his hands are more superior than their defense, John. Michael goes baseline. They call out of bounds. Michael thought he was fouled. That would be a turnover. Hillsboro still playing full court press, not letting up an inch. They don't want them to score any more baskets in this game.
Franklin is so discombobulated that they throwing the ball to the Hillsboro sideline. They just giving us the here. We don't want the ball. We don't want this game. We don't want to win. We know we ain't got a chance. We're going to get y'all the ball. We're going to see what y'all want to do with it.
They might as well put me down there, give me a Burros jersey so I can show them my skills off in this game.
They might want to give you a Franklin jersey to make this game closer. Ken Duty with that sick lay-in. I thought that ball was going to be headed to Alabama. First class ticket, too.
He's the only junior on the court, man, and he has been showing why he can play. Another three made by Franklin. Wild ball was thrown by Michael Phillips out of bounds on Hillsboro. Getting kind of a little overexcited right now. We need to calm down and at the same time play at a high place. Coach T is trying to call a timeout, but the refs didn't hear him. Crowd gets subbed in for Michael Phillips, a.k.a. Bucky. JD comes down the court with it. He's feeling himself. Oh, looking to do something with it. And draws the foul. Goes coast to coast and draws the foul.
That just lets you know how well Jamonte Davis can dribble that ball in traffic. He got the rebound, took it from their baseline all the way to ours, and finished with the foul to get the N1. If that's not excellence, I don't know what is.
And he made the N1. Score right now is 45-16 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. Ooh, JD gets tied up, called a foul on Franklin. Hillsboro will keep the ball. This is, Hillsboro playing at a very high energy. Crowd looking to calm things down here. Looking to work his man. Ooh, dishes out to JD for the 3. Too short, he goes back. Loses the ball. Turnover. Still playing man-to-man D. They call that foul? That was just clean basketball being played to me, John. We can't even play hard defense on them. Don't believe in defense. These refs do not believe in defense.
They don't believe in calling a fair game. That's all that is. But it don't matter. We up by too much to let these refs get us out of this game. B. Cody came in for B. Wilson. Whoa! Duty got snagged on right there. Crowd gets the rebound though. Slows it down. BJ with the ball. Gives it to Duty. Ken Duty also has handles. Look at him. They already scared. Blows right past them. Jamonte Davis with probably 55 points already. 3:07 left to go in the third quarter.
Using his height advantage in the paint, John. Great length. Just laid the ball. He just placed the ball in the net. Foul called on JD. Franklin still trying to work the ball inside, even though they're down by a lot.
They need to go inside of their bus and go home, because this game is over. 31-point lead by Hillsboro, and Franklin can't make a free throw tonight.
That's another thing, John. Franklin has been terrible at the free throw line this game. They've been to the line a couple times, and they have not connected on most of their shots.
Actually, when we played them at home and they won off of free throws made late in the game. So I don't know if, couldn't get it. Jamonte Davis having easily one of the best games he's had all season. Easily one of the best games. Hillsboro as a team having easily one of the best games they've had all season.
Crowd gets backed up. JD goes, back out to B. BJ with it. JD, he didn't want to dunk it. He didn't want to do it. He must be tired out there, John.
JD must be a little gassed out there. It don't matter though. We can sub him out. Looks like we're gonna put Tree in for him. Franklin gets the rebound and the foul. That boy was not touched.
I don't know what their ref is closer to us, and he should have saw what we saw. He was not touched at all. JD will take a rest, and Antorian, a.k.a. Tree, will come in playing the 5 for him. And the Rebels will go to the line to shoot 1, and he makes the first one. Franklin is playing that full-court press, trying to disturb the Hillsboro offense. BJ got handles as well. He don't want it from BJ. He don't want it. BJ draws the foul. And Hillsboro will retain possession of the ball. Ooh, BJ was clearly fouled. Good call by the ref.
That boy held his arm out in hopes that BJ would have got clothesline. That's what that looked like, a clear clothesline attempt. Tree in the paint. Gets his 2 points. Tree got his work in. He doing his job tonight. Got his 2 points. He good for the night. I already know what he thinking. Crowd on the D. Tree steps out. Hillsboro playing nice, clean defense. Franklin with the 3. Misses it. Hillsboro ball.
That is all Tree needed to get started here in this game. He is feeling it right now. And you can see he's hype about it. Look at him. Too hype.
BJ with it. I guess he's still the 2 guard because we got crowd on the court. Tree with the pull up. Ooh. Tree feeling himself tonight. But he is capable of making those shots. Hillsboro not getting back, like I said. Rebound. The Franklin side is going crazy right now. They need to calm down. Basketball is a physical sport. He did take a hard spill.
You should hear the language these Rebel fans are using against these refs. You're losing. The game is over. Good call, ref.
The language these are kids' parents out here. And they letting Tree shoot the ball. That's how you know he getting it in tonight. 2 for 2 at the line. Antorian Tree Moore got 4. Tree and 32 bumping it up. He might have they having some word. Tree, hey, I don't think he wanted with Tree. Beat Cody. Woo! Woo! Beat Cody 3 for 3. That boy is perfect from the 3-point.
He has to be their 6th man. He got to be, John. He has played well for this Hillsboro team.
And you know what? B. Cody, he told us yesterday, he told us he wanted to make 7 3-point shots. B. Cody called for the foul. But like I was saying, B. Cody said he was going to try and get up 7 3-point shots, make 7 3-point shots before Hillsboro's season comes to a complete end. And I do believe he can do it tonight.
Absolutely. He's an excellent shooter. We all know this. And he's getting some valuable minutes. So, yeah, John, it could happen. Tree is playing physical in the paint against his number 32. Oh, late on the rotation. And Franklin gets the easy lay-in. The third quarter is over. The score is 58-25. Hillsboro's on top. And Franklin did a little bit more in the third quarter alone than they've done in the first half, John.
Number 32 for Franklin and Antorian Tree Moore. You can see that tension is rising between them two. And like I said before, he don't want it with Tree. Tree might look like a gentle giant, but if you push his buttons, you will awaken the beast.
I don't even think you have to push his button, John. If he just feel like doing something, I think he's going to do it.
Yeah, it's not really too much you can do to stop Tree. On the court, off the court, anywhere. Tree can do what he wants to do. In the paint, in the perimeter, on defense. I feel like fourth quarter, he's going to come back pumped up and ready to get in some action.
Absolutely, John. And like I said before, that third quarter, was the best basketball played by Franklin in the whole. They did better in the third quarter than the whole first half, but still unable to stop the Hillsboro offense, even with their full court press or whatever like that. They can't stop us. And Yayo 30 comes in for, I have no idea, for Michael Phillips, excuse me.
Franklin, I think, scored a good 18 points because they only had 7 at halftime. So they got a lot of points in that one quarter. Tree guarding 44. Wanye guarding 32 and is bullying him. Franklin makes a 3. Scored 28-58. They're down by 30 even right now. Brian Wilson with the 6 crossovers. They are still talking right now. I really think. Look, Tree is bumping them. Uh-oh. Justin Crowder broke him. Tree gives the Yayo 30. Yayo didn't want it. Tree wants the ball in the paint. He wants the ball in the paint. I would give it to him.
Tree finna kill him. Tree finna kill him.
We don't want Tree to kill him tonight, folks. B. Cody gets fouled. That's another person you don't want to mess with. B. Cody, a.k.a. Mr. Miyagi, a.k.a. Bruce Leroy, because his hands, he has the quickest hands in the West. B. Cody does.
And Bruce Leroy will go to shoot 2. 1, excuse me, he misses the free throw. Oh my goodness. Great ball has been played right now. Franklin looking for that 3-point shot. They've hit a couple. Ooh, there go another one. Nothing but net.
They are pulling up in our mouth right now. We are getting, that was a ridiculous pass by Crowd right there. Backdoor cut, and they get it. This is how we lost to Franklin last game. Backdoor cuts, ridiculous passes, smart timeout by Hillsboro to stop the momentum. I would have made them play through it because they need to learn from their mistakes.
Anyway, smart timeout by Coach T. The score is 58-33 with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Anyway, we come out of timeout, looking to do something.
Back on the court. Number 32 and Antonio Moore meet up once again. Crowd with the ball. Gives it to Wanye. Wanye takes it down court. Gets tripped up. Gets fouled.
One of the Franklin players kicked the ball at B. Wilson as Yayo 30 goes to shoot for 1. I think this Franklin team is getting frustrated, and some words have been spoken and some slick elbows and blood pushes and shoves have been tossed, John. But anyway, Yayo goes to shoot 1.
I don't think Franklin won't sit on the court, off in any type of court, basketball court, tennis court. Only place I feel like they'd have a chance of winning is a courtroom. But even then, they get 2 shots. Wanye gets 2 shots, makes the first one. But yeah, Franklin clearly getting frustrated. I'd be frustrated too if I was getting a whooping in front of my parents by a bunch of kids I despised.
What are we doing?
Hillsboro, like I said, not getting back. Why are we not getting back? JD, beautiful pull-up. Brian Wilson playing some nice D. Nice defense right there. Brian Wilson with it. BJ wants it at the wing. He didn't want to pull up with it, though. I don't know why he called for it.
Right now, every time Franklin seems to be getting something going, John, Hillsboro comes right back at him and scores some points. Oh, and one. And one with the assist from BJ. JD is just too good right now. He is hot. He's been red hot the whole game. I think he had a good little rest in that last quarter. And he's come back and still playing at a very high level.
Yeah, he had his vegetables and said his prayers this morning because he is really coming up on a nice foot. Number 32 subbed out for, you know, life-saving purposes, because if he was to keep talking to Tree like he was crazy, it might have been a whole nother game. Franklin turning the ball over. They ain't turning over yet, but I'm pretty sure they will. I'm positive. JD out on the perimeter. Franklin takes another three. Ooh.
They're trying to get as many threes as possible to cut this lead down. But like I said before, they can't stop us on offense. What can they do? Turnover by Y.A. Smith. That should have been called for something. Number 4 shoots another three. Number 4 for Franklin has been hot.
He made the three and then looked crowd dead in his eyes. Look, Franklin dead. He looked crowd dead in his eyes right after he made the three, like he was winning. Like that three was just a game-winning shot. No, sir. That just put y'all down by 28.
Back on that layup and that travel that was called on Yayo 30, I don't know what he was thinking. He should just laid the ball up. Anyway, crowd playing harder defense now on number 4. He don't want him to shoot another three. Hillsboro still playing man. I have a feeling they're going to pull up again from downtown. I just got a feeling. They call a foul on Justin Crowder. And Franklin will retain possession. Number 2 for Franklin comes in for number 14. Scores 65-41 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game.
Seems like every time Hillsboro doesn't go under a pick, they call it a foul. Crowd playing mean. That was a foul. Don't argue with it, crowd. That was a foul.
Crowd tried to poke it out. Crowd gets subbed out. Bucky comes in for crowd. Number 4 for Franklin. Shoots the free throw. Makes the first. Number 4 attempts the second. Makes them both. Ooh, B. Wilson. Almost. Great handles by B. Wilson. Oh my goodness. Blocking foul. Great call. Great call by the ref.
That was the craziest dribbling. What type of dribbling practices can you have to help you do that? What workouts can you do to help you do what he just did? That's pure skill right there. Number 2 getting a standing ovation. I do not condone losing, so I would not have been given that standing ovation.
Hillsboro was once up by 30. Franklin's cut his lead down. Ooh, as B. Wilson misses the first free throw. Come on now, B. We need this one. There was 3 missed free throws in a row by B. Wilson so far. B shoots the second, rolls it in.
This is 1 for 4.
He's 1 for 4 from free throw line. Oh, tip steal by B. Wilson. He makes up for it. That should have been an incredible dunk by Jamonte Davis, but the foul was called, and JD would go to the line.
Flagrant foul against Franklin. I saw that one coming. I could have sworn I saw the future. Jamonte makes the first one. That's it. Jamonte makes the second one. Yeah.
And Hillsboro will keep the ball because it was an intentional foul by the Rebels. B. Wilson. Oh, Ken Duty is in the game again. Comes in for Yayo 30. Ken Duty with the handles. Ooh, number 4 for Franklin is getting a little too excited out there, John. What he doing?
He being a little try hard right now. JD wants it. They should have called the foul. He pushed him right in midair. Woo! Active hands right there. But with a he tried to break their hearts right there, young.
Woo. Every time Franklin sees us in the air, they're fouling us. They don't want us to get in the highlights.
I think they still have nightmares of Micah. That was crazy. Micah was gliding in the air.
Makes the second, makes both.
Jamonte Davis gets it. Yeah, let's go.
Jamonte Davis right now has well over 30 points in the game.
Woo! And one. Score 70-45. Hillsboro is putting a spanking. Ken Duty getting upset right now. You don't want to upset him either. Hillsboro, not only can they hoop, but they can tussle. You don't really want to mess with these kids. They're disciplined, but if you push them to the edge, they'll smack you down. 3-on-1 left in the fourth quarter. Ken takes it out. Michael gets it, gives it to B. Wilson.
There's less than 3 minutes left to go in the game, and Franklin will need a miracle to come back. Ooh, great move by B. Wilson, and jump ball is called, and Hillsboro will get the ball. B. Wilson looks a little shaken up right now, and Justin Crowder will come in for him. I think he just has a cramp. He'll be all right.
Yeah. You don't really see a trainer coming over. It can't be too serious. Crowd with it. They playing. They almost smacked him in the face right there.
Ooh,
Crowd lost it.
Crowd lost the ball.
That's all right. Franklin pulls up. Franklin is red hot. BJ with it. What he gonna do with it? He slows it down. Smart move. Whoa! Oh man, we're trying to get these dunks in. BJ hit him with a nice crossover. Couldn't get the hoop to go. Micah playing some tough D. Pulls up right in Crowd's face. JD took it right from his hands. Behind the back. Game is over, folks. We need to pack up and go home. Matter of fact, we are at home. Franklin need to go back. Ken with it. Give it to Micah. Give it to Micah. Oh! Too bad. Coach T don't know what's going on. Go home. Go home. The game is over.
Oh, they putting in G. They putting in G. Oh, my.
We got to calm down, folks.
I got a headache.
They going to give a crowd a technical. Let's go. Let's go. Hillsboro making noise right now. Hillsboro came and played beautiful offense, beautiful defense, beautiful everything. We got Kyle Phillips on the court, number 40, number 32, Tyler T. Woozy Smith, number 35, Ethan Justin Bieber Troop,
Little Justin,
number 3, Donovan, and number 21, my man G.
Ooh, Donovan, a.k.a. Don Juan.
Looks like Ethan didn't meet the height requirements to get on the court. He finna put on some platform shoes. He better hurry up and get in the game. They put Wanye in. Misses it. Donovan takes it down. Donovan has killer crossovers. He's finna hurt somebody. But they give it to G. G pulls up. Woo! Woo! You don't want G to make it. You don't want G to make it. Donovan playing some mean defense right there. G playing some mean defense. Wanye steps out. Donovan steps out. T. Woozy stepping out, letting them know what's up. Beautiful defense. Wanye still playing nice D. Tyler not letting him get past. He goes baseline. Woo! Donovan didn't get tricked on that one. Hillsboro's backup, the backups for the backups are playing beautiful defense right now. Look at that. They called a foul.
That was the latest.
The latest foul by the ref that was nowhere near it.
I think the ref was eating a sandwich or something. Looked up, the play was already over. He gonna blow the whistle, John. What was that?
I could have sworn the ref was playing Russell before he called that foul. Misses the ball.
I think
Misses the shot.
the ref was on Instagram taking pictures of the scoreboard before he called that call.
On Instagram, straight flexing. 23 seconds left to go before this game is over. ER fell right on this booty. They call another foul. Both teams with 10 fouls. What Tyler going? Tyler get, excuse me. Wanye subbed out for my man Ethan Troop. Mr. Justin Bieber himself. Makes the first shot. They have a loyal, Franklin has a loyal crowd because they still clapping. If I attended Franklin, I would have been asleep by now at home. I would have left in the first quarter. I wouldn't even came because I knew what was gonna happen. Donovan finna hit him with something. He didn't want to. Ethan got the handles. They playing hard defense on my man G. Ooh, they want to play defense on my man G.
He was so disrespectful. You already lost the game, boy. Calm down. And the game is over.
Like I said, a bunch of tryhards, but that's the end of the game. Hillsboro wins the first round of the district playoffs. Excuse me, regional. We made it to regionals Friday. We played Brentwood, scored 74-51. We put a spanking on them.
This game was meant for us to win, John. We came out here and we handled our business here at our own home, beating these Franklin Rebels. I'm William Dolan with...
This is John Jordan. We are signing out.